Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just a couple of little jobs today. I've got a new TV aerial, so I'm just going to connect that up and see how that works. After being loaned one for a couple of months by Steve and Mandy from Hugo Van, so I'm going to try that. And secondly, I've got a problem with the tap, which I'll show you in a minute. But it's too fast. So when we're washing our hands or just trying to fill the sink, it's just squirting water all over the place. So I've been recommended one of these by a friend, and it's just a valve basically that you can adjust the flow of the water. So I'm going to have a go at that, connect that into the pipe and see how that goes. If it doesn't work, well, hey ho, we'll see what happens. But first of all, I've just found this on the floor outside. I don't know whether you can see that. It says it's a little guardian angel. Cute little thing. It says, I'm not lost. I'm just alone. I'm waiting for you to find me. If I brighten your day, I hope you'll take me home. Then whenever you're feeling sad, just hold me for a while. I'm your guardian angel, and I'm here to make you smile. Then it says, please post a photo of where you found me on Facebook. So I might as well see what it's all about. Right, let's get this aerial fitted. Right, let's have a look what's in the little pack then. It was only a few quid. I'll put the details up on the screen. Let's pop them over there for now. So it looks like it's just a stick-on aerial. I'm just trying the Insta360 to do some videos today, just to see how it works. And you've got a couple of connections there. A nice long wire. Not sure how long. 2 or 3 meters by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Oh, it's about 5 meters, I think, by the looks. I'll put the details in the notes. Anyway, it's all tangled up. So what we got this end, we've got one end which goes into the USB, so that powers it up. And the other end, of course, goes into the TV. So at the moment, this has just got like the screwy in type end on. So I don't know whether that comes out. No, it looks like that's permanently in there. But you get this end. Can you see that? Our end fastens into it, just screws into it, which is the connection where I've got. He says, hopefully. There we go. So we're just going to pop that into the aerial part of the TV, which is there. Actually, on this TV, I don't know whether you can see that, bring you in a bit closer. We've got that as well. What does it say on that one? Specky's on. It says satellite and digital TV. Obviously we want it in the digital TV one. So that just pops into there. This pops into the USB. And we plug the TV in. See how it goes. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how to do this. Let's turn it on. How many volts have we got? So we've got 12.3 volts coming in there. So it looks like the B2B charger's working. I haven't really checked it out recently. So, right, let's turn this TV on. Ah, aerial. What about the aerial part? Look, that comes in 2 parts as well. So we just screw that on, like so. Hope this bit's waterproof because it'll be outside sometimes. It says it's an outdoor aerial. We will see, won't we? It's quite a long lead, isn't it? Right, the way I've done it previously is, if it was on the night and it was raining, I've just popped it in there. Can you see that? Just in there. But if it was a nice weather, which it is today, amazingly, I'll just pop it on the outside like that. So it will close. think the lead will be alright. I'll leave it open for now. Anyway, it's outside. That'll be all tucked away obviously, so you won't see any of this. I don't know where. Down the back of there. Up there and round. That'll be right. It'll be right. Am I a bit close there? Right, let's get the TV on. He's waiting. Now the TV, I bought this a couple of years ago when we had the caravan, and there's a review online of that. I'll put the link down below. It is actually on the different channel. Yeah, it's on the Silver Fox Does Stuff channel, that one. We'll have a look at that. Yeah, it's a good telly. It's a DVD and a digital TV. So we've got no signal. So we'll look, BBC One Scotland. So it looks like the last time I tuned it in, it must have been in Scotland. We can't have been. Don't know what that's all about. Auto tuning. There you go. Country UK. And just leave it to do its stuff. This sometimes takes ages, so I'll just turn you off and see what happens when it comes back on. So it's just tuning the TV in at the moment. It's just clicked up to 24 programs found, and we're about 55% the way through. So I think you get about, I don't know, you get about 100 odd channels now, don't you? You get about 100 odd channels now, don't you? Don't you know? I'm trying not to say don't you. Well, oh, 15 radio programs. We're up to 34 TV programs now. Right, let's have a look, see what the signal strength's like. We seem to get about, I think it was 94 the last time I looked at it. Put the display up. Signal information. Let's have a look. Now we've got qualities only 42. We've got the strength's 98, so that's strong. It was a bit more than that, but we do appear to be having quite a lot of channels. Now, how many channels do you need? You only need one or two there. We've got up to 102 channels by the looks of it. Or even more, it's going up into the HD. So, will it play the HD channels? We've got, there's BBC One. That's normally the best signal, isn't it? So I never even knew you could get HD on it. Let's have a look. Yeah.
Take off the cloth.
That's an absolutely brilliant picture. It's really good.
Oh,
It did pixelate out a bit. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it just back onto BBC One normal standard definition, and that's pretty good quality anyway. You don't really need the HD on a small TV like that. So I'll get the menu back up, bring it down to signal information. We've still only got like 49, so I'm going to try moving the aerial around, see how I can get this open. Quality's good. Now there. Once I brought it inside, you can see it's completely disappeared. I wonder what it'd be like just stood up there. Yeah, let's come back on. What was the strength though? Up to 67, so that's not bad. We've got a good picture. That'll do me. Pixeling up a little bit there. Outside, quality 100. So yeah, got to be happy with that. So I'll put the details in the notes anyway, and actually, do you know what, I might try putting a little QR code on the screen so you can just go straight to the aerial on, I think it was Amazon, I believe I got this one from, not eBay. I'll also put a QR code on to the video reviewing the TV as well. Right, that's that job done. Let's get on with the tap. Right, I think we're recording. We better be. Right, I'll show you the problem with this tap that we've got. It's very efficient, but it's just too efficient for this van. So if I don't catch it, can you see? It's just splattering up all over the place. It's so powerful, you could even like open the door and it'll just squirt out the van out that way, which isn't a bad thing all the time. So it could be useful to actually you know, fit one of these, then you can have it. If you want it fast, you have it fully open. I'm not sure which way is open. I think that's open. We'll soon find out anyway, won't we? Anyway, let's have a look, see if we can get it to fit. Right, so this is the system we've got going on at the moment. This is the freshwater tank. Get it out. And inside the tank, we simply have a pump. Now at the other end of the tube, obviously, is the tap. And then we've got the 12 volt electric power as well, which powers the whole thing, which is obviously interrupted by the switch on the tap there. So it's just too strong basically. So the idea is we cut that there or somewhere, fit that in between, and try regulating the water flow. Scary, scary. Can I pull that off? Or do I just cut it off and try it? Have I got another piece of blue pipe somewhere? We should probably try it on a piece of spare pipe, shouldn't we? Yeah, that's the way forward. Let's do that. Right, I need a kettle and a mug. Got some red hot water. I found a little bit of pipe and I just want to try and see if I can get this fat bit into there. I don't know whether you can see that fat bit into there. Looks a bit tight to me. Oh, or I can put that one in and tighten it up with a Jubilee clip. I'm going to try putting that in some boiling water first. See if we can get the fat one in. Apparently there's some mugs in here. This looks like an Amanda's Cat painting of the headland. I like my seagull ones though. Kettle. Let's see. The water. Don't need much. Of course it won't work. It's not in the water. You muppet. I'm just plugging the socket into the EcoFlow. We've got 100% power, but no solar power coming in. Suppose the sun's very low, isn't it? Turtle on. Well, the kettle's cut out. I don't know why. I'm sure we've used it before in here. That's gone off. Is the kettle too powerful for it? I wouldn't have thought so. Let's try again. Must be nearly boiling. They've been cooking to go in the house and do it. Oh, I'm popping out. Do you think I'm getting fat? Certainly look fat on this camera. Fatter than I am. Diet needed, I think. Definitely. There we go. You know what they say? A boiling pot never boils. Well, it has. Put that in there. Let that get hot. Let's see what happens. Right, that's long enough. It's nice and malleable. Lovely. Let's have a look. Will it fit? Of course it will. It's gone on so far anyway. I can use a Jubilee clip just to tighten it up. But I bet I can get that on further. Leave it a bit. Good telly this, you know. I'm sure it'll go on. Anyway, you can see it's about, I don't know, 15mm on or so. That'll probably be enough. And I think that will squeeze it tight anyway. I don't even think it's going to need a Jubilee clip on it. There's not much pressure going through. Right, I think I will get on with cutting the pipe. And let's just go for it, see what happens. I'm just trying to decide where to put the valve. I think round about there maybe, and I think it fastens to the wall. Looks like you can fasten it to the side there. And yeah, that looks like a good spot, doesn't it? Can I get the saw in to cut that though there? Awkward, as always. Right, I've decided where I'm going to cut it, and about there I think. There's still plenty left to go in there, so about there I'm going to do it, I think. Right, making sure not to cut through the wire itself, because that would be pretty damn stupid. No going back now. Finest quality hacksaw. Need one of them on there. One of them on there. So I think I'm going to have to warm the water up again. Maybe yeah, it won't do any harm, will it? Pour it back in the kettle. Recycle. See if it blows it again. Well, I've just noticed that this kettle was using almost 2000 watts, and that'll be why it tripped out, I'm guessing, because it must have gone over the 2000 watts. And now, looking at the EcoFlow, we are down to 92%, so that's used 8% of the battery power. This can go the journey, this one. I think we'll have a look at a 12 volt one, see how it goes. One of my favourite fans, Howard, he's been telling me about a 12 volt kettle for ages, and I've just fobbed him off. But I think you might be right, you know. Apparently it takes a little bit longer, but I'm sure we can wait for a cup of tea. I mean, that's ridiculous. 8% just for a couple of cups of water, and it was already boiled, wasn't it, really? So let's do this. I hope this works. Right. It's just a bit awkward with it being stuck under there. I'm getting there. I'm getting chest pains. Bloody annoying. I don't know why. Hopefully it's just windy. You're not good if I keel over while I'm doing this. Right, that one's been bothersome. Troublesome. Right. Maybe I won't put the whole pipe in, just the end. Exciting TV this, isn't it? Good job we can whiz it on. I had my hair cut today. Brenda says I'm not brushing my hair across properly. I look a bit like Billy Whiz. Need to brush it back further. And I keep thinking on these videos that I'm looking a bit bald, but she tells me I'm not. But it must be just the white hair. I think that one's on fire enough. It's this one that's causing the bother. I'll come back to you. Well, there you go, I've got them both pushed all the way on. It was a bit chewy, but I'm now thinking, should I have put them Jubilee clips on? I think once they get tight, that'll be fine. This one doesn't have a Jubilee clip on. It did have one originally till somebody pointed out that it might go rusty in the water. So that one hasn't come off. Right, I'm just going to connect these onto here now. And then this bit I'm going to screw onto the wall inside there. And then that just, he says, nice and easily just clips into there like that. Right, I don't know how much of this you can see, but I'm basically just fastening this thing on. Oh, we've lost the pipe. Good job it's connected to the wire, isn't it? Right, I've got that connected in there now, so that's just going to slot in there, making sure it turns up that way. So let's push these in. No going back. There you go, it's one side in. That's the other side in. So I'll pull this wire around a bit. By wire I mean pipe. That clicks into there. Where's the water gone? There it is. Right. That's in there, that looks good. So at the moment it's in the full position, so it's fully open. And whether, oops, don't know whether you can see, that's fully open and that's fully closed. So my idea is, oh well, my friend's idea is that we just close it down a little bit and see what happens, and hopefully the pump's not sort of like right, really trying to pump, even, you know, because we're not turning the pump down, we're just reducing the flow as such. Hopefully it won't pop off. We can soon turn it off if it does, can't we? Right, let's have a go, see what happens. Right, this is the moment of truth. Fingers crossed, let's see what happens. So it's still in the fully open position at the moment. Let's see what happens. That's already reduced the pressure of it. It's not flying out as much as it did before. So yeah, that's already reduced the pressure a bit. It's not flying out as much as it was. So that must be just because the pipes are thinner. So now I'm going to try turning it down, as I was showing you underneath. Come and have a look. Don't know whether you can see in this thing here. So that's off. I'm going to do it on like halfway. Right. This is the moment of truth. Did it work? Was it a good idea? Nothing. I don't understand that bit. I haven't run out of water. No. Right. Fully open. Let's try turning it now. Definitely reduced the flow. Did you hear how loud the motor got? I'll do that again just so you can see. Yeah, did you hear the motor, what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, think of a word. Straining, shall we say, straining to push the water through. It's only a cheap motor anyway. It's only, as far as I remember, it was about £23 from Go Outdoors. So it's not the end of the world if it breaks. And we're not going to be having it on that reduced power all the time anyway. So I think that's worked. I think that was a really good idea, so thank you very much for that idea. So let's see if we can wash our hands without it going all over the place. There you go, I can do that. Doesn't look very good, does it? There we go, just got a little dribble. Absolutely perfect. It's not flying all over the place. Perfect. Yeah, so that's it. That's the end of this video. If you've enjoyed it, give us a big thumbs up, and please subscribe. I'm doing the Selwyn Froggatt thing again, aren't I? So please subscribe. It really helps the channel along if you do. I'm trying to, you know, get rich. It's not working though. So you might as well just enjoy it while I'm still here. And yeah, we'll catch you next time when, hopefully, I'll be fitting the diesel heater. Bye-bye now.